Alright, so today in this video we're going to be talking about safety training, mainly over slips and falls in the workplace. In this video we're going to cover who this applies to, the dangers and risks involved in this, causes of slips and falls, and ways to prevent slips and falls. The dangers and risks associated are, pretty simple. People slip and fall all the time, and sometimes it's okay. Sometimes they fall down, and throw their back out, or sprain something, or tear a shoulder, or break a bone, or worse. And it's usually just a lack of attention or carelessness of other employees. I know where I work at a restaurant. We were closing one night after a 12-hour shift, and we were cleaning the kitchen up, and one of my coworkers got in a hurry, which usually when you get in a hurry, bad things tend to happen. And he was coming down a flight of stairs, trying to get in a hurry and finish and close so we can go home. And on the way down the stairs, he slipped and fell. He fell down probably 4 or 5 stairs. And thankfully he didn't get hurt seriously. Kind of all laughed it off as a joke, but he could have been, injured. He could have got broke bone, or bruised ribs, or he could throw his back out. He mentioned that the next couple of days his back was, pretty sore. But something so simple as that could have been a serious injury. In his case, he's got in a hurry. The causes of a lot of these slips and falls are fairly simple. Typically it's either a lack of attention to what's going on around them. They don't notice something being spilled on the floor. They get in a hurry trying to finish their job. And get in a hurry and they fall down. Sometimes these are other employees being careless, not leaving wet floor signs when they're mopping, or not cleaning up after themselves when they spill something. And this isn't just for restaurant business. This happens in all industries: restaurant, maintenance buildings, repair shops, construction sites, everywhere. And every place is different. In restaurants you have wet floors from mopping after long shifts. In maintenance shops and repair shops, you got grease and oil on the ground at all times. And construction sites, you got mud and water and sand everywhere. But all these are easily preventable if just little safety is taken in care and precaution around this. Some of the ways to prevent these simple errors and hazards are, wet floor signs. A lot of times they get used by the wayside, but they really are important to an operation. A lot of times we get careless and not use them, but really we should always use them. They're an easy way to signal to other employees without actually having to tell every employee that the floor is wet there. Signs. Hey, this floor is wet over here, on the wall or something. Or just even simple communication between employees to let them know, hey, I just mopped over here and it's still wet. Or, hey, I just spilled oil over here from working on a machine, and be careful, I haven't cleaned it up yet. Just simple ways of using wet floor signs, communicating to your employees. All these are great ways to reduce the risks associated with slips and falls in the workplace. While slips and falls are easily preventable, a lot of times they're not, and they're usually a big factor in workplace injuries. And just with a little bit of training and a little bit of some of the topics I covered as far as preventative measures can go in place, you can lower the risk of these slips and falls tremendously. So just thinking about those preventative measures are a great way to reduce the risk, basically. But I think that's about it I'm going to cover today. Be safe out there in the workplace.